All right, here's the deal. So today what I want to go ahead and do is first and foremost, I want to open up Trials and Tribulations, the mini game that we worked on last episode. I want to make sure that that's open and the server guys, they can go ahead and play on that. Second thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to do a little bit of building today here in the Kingdom of Mud. I spent way too much time away from the kingdom working on that mini game. I want to come back and do a whole lot of work today. Specifically, what I want to work on is this guy right here. The way I do my buildings is I just put up a facade, right? No details, nothing. It just looks pretty plain Jane, pretty flat. And then I do details around it. I'll show you an example. Look at this new row of townhomes I built. Pretty plain Jane and ugly looking. Look at that. What are these even, right? It's so gross. No windows, no doors, just a facade to kind of show me what it's going to look like eventually, like an idea of what it's going to look like. But keep in mind that this right here, this building right here is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like afterwards. So you can see there's a whole lot more detail and you can understand what this is. Yes, it looks like a townhome, or at very least it looks like a housing area with balconies, windows, decorations, HVAC units, so on and so forth. We added some jukebox or note block things in here, made it look a tad bit more beautiful. So whereas it starts looking Uggs magugs like this, it will eventually turn out like this, right? So today, I want to tackle this building. I think there's a lot that we can do. First, we can divvy the second floor from the first floor, because right now it's just a big flat brick wall. Don't really like that too much. And also, I kind of want to have a pop-out section right here, like a little dormer area. And I'm thinking maybe two shops in one, or maybe not a shop, but two buildings in one. Like the first floor is going to be some sort of like knick-knack redstone mechanics shop kind of deal. And I'm thinking up here on the second floor, we do maybe like a radio tower or a radio, what's it called? Like the box where they sit in, they do radio stuff. But, you know, first things first, like I said, I do want to open up Trials and Tribulations, which is that mini game we made last episode. As you can see, I've done a whole lot of off-camera work to this place. Not only have I done detail work to the interior of the mini game, but I have done a little bit of detail work to the exterior as well. As you can see, we finally have a TP button. So if anybody comes and hits that button, they'll go to the capital, and vice versa. Over on the capital, they'll hit that button, they'll come straight here to the show-off room, or basically the introduction to Trials and Tribulations, where we have the show-off walls put up and ready to go. We even have this 1.21 enchant guy. I mean, a little bit of modded stuff. Mantis put it in here, but I like it, right? People could come to this little area to get their 1.21 mace enchants, which I'm super excited about. And it looks cool. I like having a little vendor guy. It brings a little bit of life into this area. And then over here, we have our guideline of what Trials and Tribulations is. If you did not watch the last episode, I guess I'll kind of give you a little bit of a highlight. Trials and Tribulations is a roguelike game inspired by Decked Out. The job of the player is to go into the chamber, retrieve the goodies, and get out alive. But of course, if they don't get out alive, they lose all the goodies they went in with. The goal is to escape with the collectibles, which i.e. is the goodies, put them on the show-off wall, and show off to all the server mates. There's item levels associated with each of the goodies, so on and so forth. It's a big collectible game, kind of like Pokemon, but there's a lot of challenge. You got to go into the chamber, you got to get those Pokemons, and then you got to come out with the Pokemons. I probably shouldn't have equated it to Pokemon, but that's a thing I did. And so that's staying, I guess. I really don't want to show you guys the interior of the game. Trust me, I've done a lot of work on the interior. There's a whole lot more decoration and it looks beautiful. You're going to have to watch one of the other guys' videos to see the full interaction with this trial chamber. One thing I will show you, though, is the ladder room. Because in the last episode, when we did a little bit of beta testing, Sunfire did not have problems with this room at all. For starters, we had holes in the ground, And each one of these spawners, the skeletons, they would fall down the holes and basically kill themselves. And it wasn't really that much of a challenge for Sunfire. So I redesigned it, made it look a little bit different. We have a spawner here, a little fighting platform there, a little fighting platform there, and then of course on the top, they got 2 spawners for this fighting platform. And I like the overall feel of this room, but I feel like it needs something a little bit more. Maybe something a little bit sinister, right? I'm thinking we got to go get ourselves a warden. Now, I'm one step ahead of you guys, to be honest with you. Over this way, I have a place where we're going to hide the warden. And that way, about 1,000,000 blocks, there's a spawnable place for a warden. There's a screecher, there's one of the spawning things. And I'm thinking we go pick up the warden, we lead him down this hallway, we go this way, and we go put him in his little hidey hole. And I'm hoping I masked it right, to be completely honest with you, because I know the warden, he can shoot you up to 15 blocks away. So I don't want the player to be within 15 blocks. But I do also know that the blindness effect is up to 20 blocks away. So I don't have a whole lot of wiggle room. It's only 5 blocks to work with. So bear with me. I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to go steal the warden and put him in his forever home. Okay, we're going to take this one step at a time. We're going to get him captured. We're going to get this guy captured, and then we're going to name tag him. We're doing it kind of out of order. But look at him. Look at his little waddle. Isn't it cute? See, there's nothing wrong with this. We're not in a bad position or anything. The issue that I can foresee happening is we run out of food on this long trek home. We should be good, though, right? I already see the house. We're good. Is he still following? We're going to do an aerial fly. Ooh, do I want to do this? Yeah. Okay, you ready for this? Skills. I missed him, but that's fine. We're going to name tag him. We're going to put this back. We're going to fly away. Did we name tag him? We definitely did, right? Oh, he's still following. Yes! Yes! This is working like according to plan. This is so easy. The hardest part was just making sure that he was following us. But now he's hell-bent. Come on, bud. I love the waddle, by the way. Ain't it beautiful? Look at this guy. He's a cutie. Come this way. Oh, he's coming, yes! Okay, oh, it got dark. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Okay, come on. Oh, don't spawn. Okay, press button. Oh, geez, press button. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, I'm spawning everything. Everything is spawning. I just gotta run for now. I did it. Honestly, super excited. Now, the one issue that I have is that the warden is extremely loud. So before we get to this next bit where I test out the blindness and see if it worked exactly like I'm hoping it worked, I want to let you know that we're going to investigate that plugin. It's called Silence Me or something. You put a Silence Me on a name tag, you name that thing Silence Me, and it should nullify the sounds, is what I'm crossing my finger and hoping for. But it's loud, and I don't like it. But let's try this thing out. Let's go kill us some skeletons. All right, so I can already hear him. He is over in that direction. I don't think I'm going to get the blindness effect on this level here if I do a little bit of jumping. Ooh, I do, just a tad bit. So if I go in for a critical strike here, like bam, bam. Oh, I'm gonna get blinded. I should probably put my armor on. Could you imagine if that's the way I go? I just wrangled a warden, didn't have a single problem. but then I come in here and die to these skeletons. Now, I think I already know the answer. If I'm on this platform, will I get hit with the blindness? No. So 1 level up, no blindness. Which I'm okay with. You know, give the players a little bit of a break before they get up to the main boss battle up on the top level here. So that's fine. That's fine. All right, here's the real challenge. I am pretty dang close to the warden right now, so I'm really hoping he does not shoot me. Oh, there goes the blindness effect. Okay, right on cue. I'm happy with this. Ooh. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. It's very difficult. You can 100% see the skeletons spawn at the end of this, but it is very difficult because of how dark it is. Oh, especially when it gets that dark. I couldn't even tell if I killed that skeleton. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, what a challenge. This makes this room 10 times better. Oh, I love it. Now the main test, okay? So he is lined up directly straight ahead. Like if I F4 and go straight here, he is right there. So the closest I can get is this block right here. If I make noise, is he gonna shoot me? I mean, he's making noises. Oh, he wants to. I think we're safe. I mathed it out perfectly. No, I didn't. Whoa. Can he shoot me here? I'm so scared. Okay, you know, I think it took a little bit of trial and error here, but I think we're on to something. If we use some walls just to kind of stop the players from getting into the corner here, it really doesn't matter how much jumping they do. Ooh, oh, yep, I can get the hit there. I can 100% get hit there. So maybe we just do like a wall all along the wall here, just so the player can't go over there. Let's see. Anything? I think I might be able to get hit here. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Yes. Okay. So, awesome. You know what? I'm really happy about that, to be honest with you. This is really cool. Okay, win. That's a win in my book. I do see one issue, and it's back here in this room. Because if the warden is pissed off at you, you know, he's not going to shoot you when you're just jumping around and minding your own business doing these obstacles. It's not that big of a deal. But the thing is, if you jump too much, he will then hit you, right? So I think the goal for this room is don't jump more than you need to jump. It's just an added obstacle. You're going to get shot from the roof. But I really like this. Oh, yes. I'm sure that there's going to be more kinks and everything that I need to work out. But honestly, I'm really excited to see what the players think about the game in its current state. So, that's it, everybody. Finally, Trials and Tribulations is now open. Obsidian Order, come claim your spot and tackle the chamber. I'm so excited to see your guys' perspective. I can't wait to see where you die. Make sure to record your first run through so that I could do cheeky little things like this. I really want to make sure that I mark where everybody dies. All right, time to get to the legit stuff today. No more messing around with wardens. Today, I want to go ahead and start on this guy. And I've already told you kind of what my plans were. I don't think we're going to be able to get to the interiors today because I really want to get this episode out. I got a lot of stuff happening in my personal life. I'll let you guys know in probably the next episode exactly what's happening. But I just want to knock out this building. And I think my first place that I usually start is just taking down walls. So it doesn't make sense, now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense to come up with facades if I'm just going to rip it down. But let me try something here. First thing I want to do is I kind of want to replace this pillar here with a little bit of mangrove. Mangrove matches really well because of the red tints. So I think we might even be able to bark this or debark this. What is it? What does this look like? Let's see. Get my axe out. Bark it, debark it. Ooh, you know, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's debark it. Let's build this up here real quick. But this is nice. Okay, one more. We do a horizontal line now, and I'm thinking about knocking down this wall and replacing it with mangrove planks. I don't know. Let's try it. Honestly, I feel like that's what this process is a whole lot of, I don't know. Let's try it and see. But there's no rhyme or reason why I'm doing these things. Let's be completely honest here. Okay, that looks weird. There you go. That's a little bit better. Obviously, we're going to have to divvy up the color change between this block to this block to this block. We're going to use a whole lot of trapdoors and a bunch of stairs and whatnot. But I think we're on the right track. I would like to see what this wall looks like with a little bit of windowage up here, though. Let's get to that. I don't necessarily have a design in mind for the interior just yet, but I do know I want it to be a sectioned off bit. So if you come into this door and you turn right, you go into the gadget shop. And then if you go up these stairs, you go to the second floor and you go into the radio place. I'm really starting to get mad that I don't know what this place is called. Is there a station? The radio station? Like the place you're riding in the car, right? And you're turning on your radio, and they go, "Welcome to 98.7 BC," or whatever they say. What is that? Is it a studio? A radio studio? No, I'm losing my mind here. We're just spitting off random stuff. Windows in here are going to be a tad bit tricky, because what I like to do is use a middle wall. So the fact that this is a 3 wide wall, I could do something like this, which wouldn't be too bad. I might make it a taller window, but what do I do over here? Oh, I guess I can make like a window here, which wouldn't look absolutely horrible, I don't think. But though I do want to have another level. Yeah. Looking a little bit better. But before I get into the next set of windows, which I don't want to keep the same theme, you know, small window, big window. I might want to go big window, small window. But before I get into that, I do want to make the pokey out bit here on this wall, because it's just a tad bit too flat. So let's see what we can do there. All right, what does this look like? No, there's something wrong with it. What is wrong with it, though, is the question. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know what I don't like about it. Is it this window right there? No, there's just something that's just not working for me. Uh-oh. You guys are getting a first look at what happens when I don't plan in a creative world first. It's a little dangerous. Okay, you know, it's getting better. I don't necessarily know what's wrong with it. I'm not a professional at this game, okay? I don't understand these things. But honestly, I think at this point, we have to trust the process. Just keep going. There's nope, didn't decide to trust the process, not at all. I decided to break it down and do it all over again. And this is what I came up with. Not incredibly the best thing in the world, but I do like it. I think once we put up some windows, it's going to be looking a whole lot better. But we decided to change out the main block that was brick for this pop out. I changed it for red terracotta, and I think that does wonders. Now, I don't necessarily hate this part, especially with all the granite bits, which I can definitely muddy up in the future. I now hate this part, which now looks plain Jane gross and just, I don't know, like when you start throwing in granite with brick and whatnot, that looks good. I like how that looks. Now this just looks flat. I'm wondering if we go a little bit crazy though. You know, we do have this purple line kind of divvying up the first floor from the second floor. I like that. What if we do a little bit more purple? As to where I do that, who knows? You know what? Just weird enough, I think, to be completely honest with you. I like that. This can do with a little bit of orient change, though, like this. Orientation change. Yes! Okay. Hey, you know, I'm a fan of that. I know many people probably won't care about this little detail, but I do like that. That makes me want to change this up too now. Yes. Yeah, okay. You know, fan. Big fan. I like. Like I said, I know there's probably not going to be a lot of people that are like, hey, that's really cool looking. But I do think it changes up the color palette a little bit more. We throw in some buttons, and I think this is going to look phenomenal. But I want to try something first, right? I want to give this build a little bit of life, a little bit of story, and I think the way to do it is really harp on the fact that this is a radio station place. is the terminology that I have settled on. So to make this a radio station place, I think we need to make some sort of radio tower. But I don't want this massive radio... You know, could we make that a massive radio tower? No, I don't want anything massive, but instead, I want, like, cool-looking satellite dishes all over the place. So I watched Mumbo Jumbo's video recently. He was doing this, I don't know, laboratory design thing. And I saw this thing that he built on top, and he didn't even mention it. And to me, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this guy's a pro. He built something really cool and it fails to mention that it's even a thing. So I want to do something like what he did, like this. Let's see, how does that look? And you know what, I think I am gonna have to, do I just float that? Or, do I connect it like this maybe? Oh, let's see. What does that do? Did I do anything? Yeah. You know, no idea what it is, but that looks kind of cool. Does it translate? I don't know. I don't know if that translates. I don't know. So here, me personally, I like the idea of a little bit of lore to say, hey, that looks like a satellite dish. In this realm, that's a satellite dish. But I don't think if anybody comes here randomly, they'll see that and say, hey, that's a satellite dish. That's the issue. Okay, time to tear it down and start over. Hey, we're trying things here. And I'm so glad we did. We done did cooked, baby. Look at this. I mean, it's nothing crazy, nothing special, but the little bit of a combination between iron and copper rods here. And we got some... Oh, you scared the crap out of me. Holy cow, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was going to go boom. This does perfect stuff. Look at it. I mean, you could tell. You could tell that these are like satellite dishes or radars or something crazy. And I divvied it up between size, height, right? This one's really high up there. That's kind of high up there. And then we got some sort of like satellite looking dish thing. It looks a little wonky. I get it. I'm okay with it. Because that right there... Your eye, I think, as you walk out of the embassy is going to be drawn to these. So I think, you're definitely going to see it. But I don't think it's too bad. I think it works. I absolutely love it, baby. We also added some buttons. Look at that, button there, button there. We added a bunch of buttons. I like adding buttons. And I think the reason why is because it adds just an extra level of brick texture, right? Like that brick right there, flat. Gross, yucky. That brick right there, nice, yucky, but the yucky kind that we like. You know what I mean? So adding some little buttons here and there, I think added a lot. We added some mangrove signs right here just to give it a little bit of detail and some protrudeness, yeah. And then we added some detail bits right here. What those are, I have no idea. Don't ask me, but I think it fits within the lore of the Mud Kingdom. Guys, I'm happy about this building. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like the building looks yucky, gross like this, and then at the end of the day comes out looking weird. And I'm all about weird. But ladies and gents, I think I'm finito burrito for today. Thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And now that we're at the end of the video, I feel like anybody who stayed probably cares about the old Cranky and Calamari boy himself. So I figured now would be a good time to start saying, hey, might be gone for the next couple weeks. And the reason why is because I'm moving to Florida, baby. That's right, Florida. I got family down there. I got work opportunities down there and whatnot. But the videos might change up because I won't have my computer on me. So we might be doing a lot of phone shorts and stuff. I'm going to play on the server. I'm going to go crazy. I got a laptop. But the next video you see here on the Obsidian Order might be more of like a recap-y video. Just FYI, okay? I love you. I can't wait to be back on the server, make some more fun stuff like this. I'll see you guys in episode 21. I think this is episode 20. Hey, milestone, baby. I'll talk to you guys next one. Peace.